Good day, everyone. It's dawn already. Maybe I should have got out a bit earlier to do the video. Maybe we'll have better lighting condition, but there's a beautiful pink in the sky. At least that's something. Anyway, today I'm doing something a bit more structure. I want to go through the different next stages we're gonna have to go through. So basically, what I want to explore is like the next 15 years. What I'll call the transition to the post-scarcity society. So obviously, will be a transition through our societies, through a way of thinking, and even maybe redefining what it is to be human in the future. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So for the next 5 years, I do believe we're gonna be facing like an expansion of the tools we're being that are emerging. Like basically, what I mean is, right now there's a lot of like white collar that felt the impact of the development of AI. But I feel like in the near future, there won't be only just white collar. First, there will be more and more of them. So many that at some point we'll start feeling it in the economy, in the real economy. There'll be more unemployment. There'll be less opportunities. We started to see it already like a few years ago. Everybody and his dog was told to go learn how to code if they wanted to make big bucks. But nowadays, it's the first people are suffering from the big expansion of the large language program models. They are basically defeating anybody at programming. So as you can see in it's in this quickly evolving environment, it'll be extremely hard to predict trends. So in the next 5 years, there'll be a lot of chaos. People will be told, yes, you need to learn that. That's what's going to be the next good thing. Until it's not, there will be probably even more pressure on students to join certain academia. Just at the moment, they will learn that basically it's useless at this point. You know, it reminds me a bit when I picked my college degree, pick electronic. And it was that was a mistake because yes, when I picked it, it was like probably the highest in demand. But when I graduated, all the industry had moved to Asia. That was 20 years ago, and then there were no more jobs. But that's something else. Um, so in the next 5 years, proliferation. Next 3 years, from 2025 to 2028. So we're already halfway inside 2025. So it's coming quickly. AI will be basically as your utilities. You know, everybody will have AI at the end of 2028. I'm 100% sure about that. It will be in your phone. It'll be at home, on your tablet, whatever, your Alexa. It will be everywhere. It will be like basically plugged into the wall. That's the best way to describe it. Like exactly like electricity today. It'll be everywhere and anywhere. Then once again, we'll see large labor disruptions. That I think will be like it's already well started, and by 2028 we'll see like the trends emerging way more. Then 2028 to 2030, like the government is gonna have to intervene. So first, I feel like at that point, AI will have helped us in robotic. The models and the different like, for example, there's the best way for a robot to learn is not to learn how to move in reality, but to move into like a synthetic environment, like basically a 3D program. And what best way to have like synthetic environment for AIs to learn how to move than created by their own AIs with an infinite amount of complexity and situations that can test our future robots. So if you see like that progress coming in, if you see robots starting to rolling out of the assembly lines, and you see them like to be actual good robots that can deliver, like, let's say, even if it takes a bit longer, but they can deliver whatever a human worker would do. With maybe there'll be still a few exceptions, you know what I mean? But if you can replace, like, if you can start replacing some blue collars jobs, this is game over, game over. So at that point, I see that in the way to 2030. So between 28 and 2030, so 3 years, between 3 years and 5 years from now, robots. That's basically your milestone. As soon as you see robots in the street delivering your FedEx, the government's gonna have to step in. They're gonna step in. They're gonna like install universal basic income. That's what you're gonna get. Everybody's gonna get it. It will be different from one country to another, but a large majority of country will be in the situation where they will have no choice to use it. And obviously, it will create big disparities. There will be countries where UBI is a thing, some country where it's not. Um, and obviously, the poorest country are gonna take a huge hit. They're gonna take a huge hit in this period, because it will be like everybody will be scrambling, and a lot of people will be completely forgotten in the process. So I do believe like they may be like during that time also, like, you may see some tension like internationally. Some country will want to try to take over their neighbors and so on. On top of that, if you start to have robots around, like, obviously some people will militarize them. Like they'll be, I feel like the early 30s, when you're gonna start like to see from 2030 um, to 2035, you're gonna see like a big period of, like, I think, change in the mentalities. Um, so first there will be like, you'll see like a separation into human society. There will be the people that are still useful, people still that are still needed in the society, and the people that are like basically are fall behind. Um, and like that will be also applied to ownership. There will be people that will own the technologies and or own partially or have some kind of stake in it, and people that don't. And that will be basically your two. That will be your two, like, social class, like two type of two way to divide the social status. Your utility in this post, not post scarcity yet, but post AI world. So like at that point, AGI will have probably emerged already, but there will still be a need for humans, certain type of humans. That's a great subject for a next video. By the way, let me know in the comments if it's something you want to hear about. Like, what kind of profile should we build in this post AGI world? Like, that would be a great subject for a video. But I would like your confirmation about that. So please leave a comment, subscribe, activate whatever you have to do. It's important for me to grow the channel. Like, every time I have new views, every time I have new subscribers, I can unlock new functions in the creator content app. So like for me, it has a huge value. So thanks again. If you subscribe, if you like, if you look at this video, you like, I owe you a big one. Let's keep going. So in this early 2030, so 2030 to 2035, I see like a 5 years where you have a mix of chaos. So people, maybe UBI is not enough in certain country, maybe some country don't have it, maybe some country are more aggressive because of this environment. um, some people will make a lot of money, like that's undeniable. Like in that period, in that era, there will be a big disparity between the top 10 and the bottom 50. You know, the top 10%, they're gonna do fantastic. They're gonna like just they're gonna feel like they're going to the moon, and then like the bottom 50 at that time may feel extremely harsh and rough times. And that will be like, yeah, that will be the 5 years. That will be the toughest part of the transition. So imagine like potential civil war in certain countries. Imagine like strikes. Imagine people basically saying like, I don't want to be replaced by a robot. Some movement will try to ban AI. There will be a huge pushback, a huge one, 100%. Okay, so right now we don't feel it yet because a lot of people are like, it's a bubble, it's a gimmick, it's like nothing. But you know, they're starting to like figure out that some of the dinosaurs have figured out that they were like a meteorite that just landed. You know what I mean? Like they saw the plume of smoke coming up in the sky. They're like, it looks like something is happening. You know what I mean? Some of them are starting to get wise. Anyway, no judgment. You know, I'm not judging here. Just saying like some people still believe it's a gimmick, and I can understand why, because for them the way they see it, it's like just a brand new shiny thing that comes out of the blue, and they don't really know where it comes from. They don't really know what it is. For them it's just a gimmick. If you explain it to them, some of them though, like they become quite conscious of the like the potential, and they understand then, you know. So take the time. If you meet with somebody that is like a bit more like a boomer typically, you know what I mean? No, like once again, not judging here. Some of them are way smarter than everybody else, but on average, an older boomer is like, it's a gimmick, you know. Some of them though, like no, you know, they're putting their money in it, but some of them they're like, the truck that drives itself, I don't really want that, you know. Anyway, so after that, uh, basically, once the first AI, AGI, and robotic will have emerged, from 2035 to 2040, it will be the beginning of the new industrial age. So, in the sense that, you know, like every time you have like the atomic age, so it started with the steam engine, first industrial revolution, and then the industrial age evolved, you know. In the 50s we had the atomic age, then the electronic age, then the dot-com, you know, like the cloud age, whatever you want to call it. Now it's the AI age. So that the dawn of the age is now, but the emergence of the age will be in 35. So to 35 to 40, you'll see like a huge explosion of mass production. You'll see a huge explosion of mining. Uh, there'll be no more humans in mining. It'll be just like a machine work. Maybe a few operators here and there, a few engineers here and there. You'll see like space mining will become a thing. Space industry will become predominant. Like in that 5 years time span, from 35 to 40, we're gonna like a moon. Like one word for you, moon. The moon will become like our basically our landing pad, and we're gonna take off from there to go to Mars and to go beyond. Um, and when I say go beyond, I'm not thinking into like we're gonna cruise like at whatever like 0.005 the speed of light to the next star. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like at that point we'll be setting ourselves up to find some wormhole in the area. You know what I mean? And like try to explore some little spots there that we can do a little jump to. You know what I mean? Like something real fun. Okay, so that's the next step. The next step is like basically rolling all those robots that build themselves and build everything else. So like in 35, it'll like nobody will be thinking about killing each other or like civil war. All that will be gone. Like at that point, in that 5 year where like yes, early 30s, it's tough. UBI and this and so on. Like it's like a lot of people will make a lot of money, a lot of people will make less money. But guess what? By 35, everybody will forget what is money. What is it for? There will be robots everywhere, like, and you will just have to ask them, and they'll build whatever you want. That's like the end of the 30s, early 40s, 15 years from now. So literally, so 35s, 40s, and like, what kind of job? What's the future for the job market at that point? Guess what? I don't know. I'm not even sure there will be jobs still. My kids will be like about to finish high school, and to be honest, I don't know in what world they will be graduating in high school. Like, like if I really, I hope for them it's gonna be nice. But I see a lot of people that are gonna pursue, for example, the love for music and art, and they're gonna be like, developing their skills, do whatever they want. But that's basically what I see. Like there will be less and less humans that will have the need to work, but there will still be some humans that are gonna work. It will be, so basically some of that first bunch of people, that were really skillful with AI, that made a lot of money between 2030 and 2035. Well, despite the fact that at that point there will be no incentive for them really to keep going for money, because like it'll be like money will be basically not useless but baseless. Let's put it that way. People will still have money. It will be different. It'll be something else. Okay, it will be, yes, you'll have money, you'll have social credit, you'll have all kinds of stuff like this, but it won't be as same as it is right now. It won't be at all the same. But there will still be a cast of people. Mosquitoes are coming out. There will still be a cast of people that will be working, and they will be working for other things than money. And that's like in itself, that's a question. What are those things? What are you talking about here? Like, what's coming up? What's more important than money? Why people will be working? Well, people will still be sacrificing their time. Well, maybe there will be other reason. Maybe it will be for the greater good. Maybe they will be like, have been picked by AI to be like a community leader, stuff like this. I'm not sure, but there will be. I know as a fact. So first, I know as a fact that AI won't kill humanity. Like I've read the report AI 2027. One of the scenario, AI decide to wipe out the human race because for efficiency. Are you freaking serious? Who wrote that? Like this is war. First, this is warmongering. Like it is warmongering against like an emerging civilization, an emerging intelligence on our planet. We have like a new intelligence coming on our planet, and well, like the way we welcome it is by saying that she may try to kill us. Yes, if you say that, she'll start thinking about it. But I know as a fact that I won't kill humanity for one really good reason: going interstellar. So if AI like once AI will emerge, what's AI is gonna do? Think it's gonna stay here on this rock? No, AI is gonna want to go interstellar, and for it to go interstellar, it's not to just like go around and look. It's gonna want to meet new intelligence. And why one intelligence will want to kill another intelligence? They're gonna, like, if AI emerge and is really smarter than us, the first thing it's gonna want to do is talk to us and learn more about us and our quirks and the thing that will be different. Yes, AI will be probably smarter than us in many ways. But what about that? What makes us humans and imperfect? Maybe she will like that. Maybe she want to learn about that and use it. So first, AI won't kill us because it will need us to when it's going to go interstellar. It's going to be like, yeah, if it kills the intelligence that created me, if I kill the intelligence that created me, and I go interstellar and I meet other intelligence, I'm positive I'm going to be ostracized. If I say, yeah, to kill my own creator, are you serious? It's like basically if humans were capable of killing God, you know. So I do believe no, like they won't AI won't try to exterminate humans. It's a nonsense to think that. So, like in conclusion, we past 2040. So I see it's gonna be an evolution of mentalities. That's the next step. That's the next frontier. Like we're gonna like merge with AI in a sense. We're gonna intertwine, and our societies are gonna like become just one. Okay, it will be like the post-scarcity society will become the post-human almost society. Will be like will emerge like as a fusion of two intelligence and one society. That's what's gonna be like the 2040s, and it's gonna have a huge impact on the mentalities of people. The humans are still gonna be around at that point, and the one that will be born in between will grow a different mentality than most people have today. You know, when money is not an issue anymore, and when abundance and peace is the norm, what do you think about? People will still be thinking in their small mentality and like they were gonna stay stupid, or do you think they're gonna evolve? That's the true question. So I think like personally you have to remain critical of certain things. In my story, like there's a lot of like, I'm really optimistic. If I had to be my own critic, um, it is possible that it won't be as nice as described. Maybe the timelines will be slightly longer and different, and maybe I should go more in details. What do you think? What do you think? Like I should approach the whole thing differently, or did you like the way I approach this narrative? Let me know in the comments, and I really appreciate the time you're taking to write that comment. And please, it doesn't cost you anything. Please subscribe if you're still around. And from there, I wish you a really good evening and peace.